Big Blue's roller coaster of a season continued last Sunday night against Philadelphia. After downing rival Dallas the week before, the Giants had a chance to seize a share of the NFC East lead, but fell short to the Eagles in a tough 45-38 loss. Now 7-6 and 2 games behind the Eagles, the G-men need a big performance Monday night in Washington at FedEx Field. Many questioned the Giants' receiving corps at the start of the season, but Big Blue's wideouts have played a huge part in the resurgent offense, helping to alleviate the loss of Plaxico Burress.
You know, we've had some young guys really step up and do some great things, but when it all comes down to it, it's about going out there and playing your best for 4 quarters and putting your team in a situation to win games. And right now we got a big one coming up versus Washington. So, I don't care if I throw for 100 yards or throw for 300. As long as we win, that's when you're satisfied. 'Cause I knew Steve would have a great year. Going into his 3rd year, he'd always been a key guy on 3rd downs. Looking for, we've had a lot of other young receivers step up and play great football this year also.
If the Giants' wide receivers keep progressing, Big Blue could play itself right back into the playoff fold.
Isn't it ironic, all the naysayers and all the things we were hearing all season long? It's not that people didn't believe; they just didn't know about us, and we all had confidence and we all knew what we could do, and hopefully we could just continue being strong for us.
Smith has come a long way from his days at USC in his 3rd pro season. He's tied for 1st in the NFC with 85 receptions, a new Giants single-season record, and has 1,000-plus yards and 5 touchdowns to his credit. Smith joins a group of promising wide receivers for the Giants that are all under the age of 25, a list that includes Hickson, Sonoris Moss, Mario Manningham, and rookies Nicks and Ramses Barden. Nicks, New York's 1st-round pick in the 2009 NFL Draft, got his first start of the season against the Eagles. He has 6 TDs and 685 yards receiving.
It's great to be a part of this young wide receiving core. I feel like we can grow and develop together into a great core.
Manningham, a 3rd-round pick in 2008 out of Michigan, has 4 touchdowns and nearly 700 yards, too. He's also made the transition easy for his fellow young and up-and-coming receivers in the locker room. While Barden hasn't seen the field yet, he may be the most intriguing of the wideouts at 6'6" and 227 pounds, possessing a similar frame to Plaxico.
We got a great team atmosphere, and there really hasn't been one guy who hasn't reached out to me and helped me get settled, helped me get used to what it's like being in the NFL, from the starters to other guys, the guys on the practice squad. It's just a great atmosphere.
The forgotten man in all of this is Moss. Drafted in the 2nd round in 2006, the former Miami University standout is following in the steps of his older brother, Santana, who he will come face-to-face with Monday night in Washington. The younger Moss is hoping to do the same when his number is called for the Giants. Look for the Giants to throw it early and often Monday night in the nation's capital.